بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I had two incidents that occurred in one day. First of all, a patient subjected for a sleeve operation. Of course, he was obese, and my colleague told me that he cannot properly ventilate the patient with the proper tidal volume, which he set for around 800 milliliter. So I went and had a look at the pressure limit, and I found that the pressure limit is less than the pressure yield by the patient on the ventilator screen. So I told him to increase the limit above the exposed pressure on the screen so that he can give the proper tidal volume. And I'm going to show it later on how do we adjust the pressure limit knob, where I think that many young colleagues are not acquainted by it. The second case was an incident that occurred where my young colleague made an esophageal intubation, and after recorrecting the tube in the endotracheal with the endotracheal proper placement, we found that the pillars were not properly also moving with the required tidal volume. So I forgot at the time what happened. So after that, I noticed, of course, the increase in the inter-abdominal pressure from the too much air, which was inflated during the esophageal intubation, hindered the movements of the pillows because the intrathoracic pressure also was high beyond the pressure limit on the ventilator setting. So I'm going to show in a very brief video how can I adjust the pressure limit to avoid this incident. So this is a normal tracing, and this is the knob, and this is the pillows. The pillows here is acting almost normally, as you can see, according, of course, of the present tidal volume. As you can see, 800, and the pressure is around 31, and the tidal volume is less than the 800 because I had changed the pressure limit below what's observed on the ventilator screen, with the pressure of much better, less than that. So I increased the pressure limit above the pressure yield from the patient. At that point, we will notice that of course, yeah, I made a mistake. Of course, I'm not using tidal ventilation. We will notice that whenever the pressure limit is below the pressured yield by the patient on the ventilator screen, the tidal volume will not be properly giving. The limit of the pillows will occur because the pressure has reached it. You see. So in other words, the pressure limit knob is a method to avoid paratrauma, so that the pressure will not be much increased beyond the pressure. Here is 37. You will see now the proper ventilation is shown by the pillows, because the 800 gave almost what I had set, because the pressure limit is below the pressure of the patient. This is another figure showing how I'm trying to increase the pressure in the airway to show this incidence that the pressure limit will limit the tidal volume I had set to give to the patient. So I'm here. I'm giving 500 500 as a tidal volume. Yet the ventilator gives only less than that, because the pressure limit limited the full tidal volume that I had set. See, I'm manipulating the pressure limit to be below the pressure yielded by the patient, so that I can. This is the pressure and the pressure of the patient, and this is the limit. So I'll see the pillows not giving much the amount that I had set, because I limited the pressure below the pressure of the patient, which was. And now after I adjust this pressure limit, I will find that the volume I had set will reach what reaches to the patient. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.